Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. It is Thursday, so taken Mum shopping this morning, got back about 1ish. Now just walking down to the post office.
Afternoon, everyone.
Just walking down to the post office to send off Christmas cards from Mother. It's a bit early this year, but get them out of the way for her. It's very cold. I feel like we may have snow on the way. So just a quickie about the new stencil, Frank. I mentioned it last week, used it in last Wednesday's Artsy Trio collaboration. So I've been asked, when is it going to be ready for purchase? Well, it's out now, so it's on the website now if you're interested in purchasing. This is called Frank because it was inspired by a stained glass window by American designer Frank Lloyd Wright. If you're familiar with his work, you probably see the influence in there. And this is a 6" by 6" stencil. I also mentioned a week or so ago that because we've got access now to our friend's laser cutter, that I might be able to do, which would be more cost effective, stencils which are a different size than 6x6. 5.5 by 8. So this is a new stencil. This one's not yet on the website. I have got some stock of this, but only limited stock. I haven't put it on the website yet, but I will be putting it on in the next week or so. This one's called Rococo. Depends which way up we have it. You could have it either way. That way or the other way, or even do it that way if you wanted to. But yeah, it's 5.5 inches by 8 inches, which is a really, really good size. If you're doing tags, that's one of my mission inspiration tags. Yeah, it practically covers the whole thing. So it's a really, really good size. So it's either going to be, the final size for these will either be 5.5 by 8 or 5 by 8. Probably stick to 5.5 by 8 because it's a really, really good size. This is what I meant by I'm going to have to change the size of the bags and the packaging. Ian, would you just pass me that? The one behind the Rococo stencil, the one already in a bag, and then just pass me that one that's in the 6" bag. The brown one, that's it. Right, so currently that's the size of the packaging that the stencils come in. That's going to be the size of the packaging that the Rococo ones come in. So as you can see, they're quite taller by a goodly ways. So I've now been able to find the right packaging, the right bag size and all that kind of thing to fit. So as I was saying, the Frank stencil is now available to purchase on the website. The Rococo one will be coming soon. So if you like the look of this one, and I'll hold it back up again. There you go. If you like the look of the Rococo stencil, then watch this space. I did try and do the damask, that one, if you remember. I tried to do that as a 5 by 8. Unfortunately, there's too intricate detail at the moment. I don't know the correct settings on the machine to be able to cut it properly. None of the samples that I tried stay together. They just pretty much fell to pieces, which is a bit disappointing. But if I can find a different damask pattern, then I will definitely do one. But at the moment, that's about as close as I can get to a damask stencil. But there you go. So that's it for today, I think. New light. Can you see the? It's like the Mr.ons. Do you remember that from Captain Scarlet?
Too young.
It says too young. Somebody's deluded. It's Friday, the 26th of
26.
November. It's now less than a month to Christmas, and I can say it now because it's less than a month to Christmas without having to refer to it as the C word. So we're in the office today. We're doing paperwork. It's admin day. We're both finishing off our year-end accounts, ready to submit to the taxman. Hang on.
Guess what happened this morning?
Oh,
I got a lovely letter from the Chief Constable.
it did.
We're not on first name terms, but you know, thank God. I got done for speeding, unfortunately. I was in the traffic. Stop laughing, Mike. I'll tell you a story about Mike in a minute. Got done for speeding, and I was in traffic stationary. 2.5 hours I was stuck. The traffic started moving. The 40 mile an hour things were still there. I put my foot down. I did 48 miles an hour in the 40. Then they went off, did the warning signs. So I've got either £100 fine and 3 points, or I'll go to a speed awareness class. I'm going to pick the speed awareness class because it's a day out. Mike is laughing at me, but years ago where he used to live, he campaigned for a speed camera in the village because people were tearing up and down the road.
I did.
Guess who was the first one to get caught by the speed camera? Him.
It's my own fault. My own fault.
But hey. Yeah, paperwork day today. Not very happy. Don't like doing paperwork. I haven't done it for 6 months, so there's quite a bit. Getting bullied by my friend Sheila to get it done before the taxman's ready, asking for his money. And it's pouring with rain.
Yes, it's not a very nice day out there today.
So we're just going to press on and do our thing.
Haven't really got much of a choice, have we? Well, back to the numbers. Dropping things and knocking things over. So the new router's arrived. So we got it all unboxed and installed and set up, powered up, got it all connected and all that kind of malarkey. And it still wasn't working. So it took us about half an hour to work out why. It's because the internet in the local area had been out since 9:30 this morning. I know. So it's just come back on again. So the internet's just been back on again. So whatever fault there was wherever has now been rectified, and the internet is now working again. So I'm back online. Yay! So 2 separate issues, completely unrelated. So we did have a faulty router. It wasn't that everybody was out. It was just us at that point. But the internet had been out this morning from 9:30. So, like I said, 2 totally unrelated things, just compounding one above the other. So that's it. So what the good news is, like I said, back online again, so things should get back to normal. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lionel. Right, it's Monday, the 29th of December, and it's the first time I've actually left the house in 2 days, I think, since it started snowing. I think Friday was the last day I went out, but the snow hasn't gone. I thought perhaps that it might have defrosted and disappeared, rained or whatever, but it's still here. It's all still here. So Ian's been out this morning. He's gone over to Leeds. He just got back, so I'm jumping in the car and going down to the supermarket because Mother's not going out. I have not been out since Thursday when I took Mum and Dad shopping, or Mum shopping anyway. Yeah, so we've run out of a lot of stuff. Winter sun, it's very bright. So it's about 11:45 at the moment. This morning I've been doing website orders. Not many, just a couple. But I've also been trying to set up and sort out a new system for doing my accounts for next year. Trying to make things a bit easier. Just every year it just gets a bit easier to do by streamlining and automating, using more kind of functions and calculations and formulas and stuff in spreadsheets that I use for my accounts and invoices. So this morning it just got a little bit easier for next year. So every little helps, as they say. So it's Wednesday and it's the 1st of December. So it's the start of Advent. So traditionally we have a few Advent calendars. Mr Bentley has one, but he's already started his.
This is from Helen and Robert. It had little bonios on it, but we've replaced it with meaty treats. But unfortunately, it's you know, it's licked every one so far.
Has he now? All right.
Is it, Bentley?
Hey, Mr. I know, Mr. Look at his tail. Yes, Mr. Bentley's Advent calendar. Did you write the name yourself? He's trying to help himself. Guide him to number 1, Ian.
Okay, where's number 1?
Down the bottom left, I think.
Okay. So number 1.
Number 1. They're all written underneath.
Oh,
look,
sorry.
That's a 7.
You ready? Go on then.
So, 1st of December, number 1 of the Advent.
I think it's going to be a long December with all this barking. I'm going to have to move it because he's trying to lick them all and they smell vile.
But they're only sausages.
It says, ready for... Where's the second?
It's gone back to look for more, look. It's like, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh dear, all gone till tomorrow. So, are you going to open yours now?
Yes, I am. I'll just put
Okay,
this somewhere
just
out
pop it
the
on the
way.
bookcase for now. And then that's it. Pop it up there so it's out the way.
That might be an idea.
Yeah. So, and this was an Advent calendar from Karen and Steve.
Karen and Steve, yeah.
Did they get you for your birthday?
I came with for my birthday, but they said it was for Christmas.
All right, okay. So,
The
and this
first?
is, yeah, so this, hang on.
No.
Right, so this is
A
number
lint.
1.
And it's a lint one.
Yeah, so a lint chocolate teddy one. Ooh, is it a snowball?
I should just open it and have a look.
Got to make sure it's all right.
Yeah, because it could have gone off in the shop. Oh, it's chocolate.
Yes, well, it's lint, isn't it?
It's in the middle.
Ooh, what is it? White chocolate centre. I didn't even get a chance for that to focus before it disappeared.
I love Lindt chocolate.
Yes. So, yes, 1st of December. So that's the Advent calendar sorted out. So this year, like last year, I'm not going to be doing a 7 days of Christmas series. I did do the 7 days of Halloween earlier in the year, but I'm not going to do 7 days of Christmas this year. Mainly because I just haven't had time to actually sit and do and plan what were the problems we've had with the internet, and obviously issues around Dad's health and all that kind of thing. I've had a lot more things on my plate to deal with this year than trying to sort out a 7 days of Christmas series. So instead, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some mixed media adventures. So I'll be doing a series of holiday, Christmassy, kind of wintry themed projects throughout the entire of December, right the way up until Christmas Eve. So instead of doing 7 days, I will be doing, I don't know how many I'm going to do. It may be 10, it may be 12. Who knows? It could be 15. Don't know. But I'm definitely getting into the Christmassy spirit. It's now, like I said, 1st of December, which means I can legitimately start decorating the house and start dusting off things like this. And I can start playing Christmas carols in the house without being shouted at. So there you go. So 1st of December, but it's the end of this vlog week. So I hope you'll join me again for next week. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.